We love it when stars and celebrities stop by the Maney and LauRen show. Today is no different. We welcome Tito Ortiz, or Ortiz. How do you say
Ortiz.
it?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, don't be offended. He knows nothing of any kind of sport.
True story.
Four names.
True story. I met Kim.
Pronunciations.
Yeah, I'm bad at all.
He
of
still
it.
calls me LauRen.
Yeah.
It's LauRen.
It's
Yes,
LauRen,
thank you.
And I
It
met,
was a good butt kissing open though.
Yeah, you know it. I met Cam Newton, and I swear to God, the first time I met him, I didn't know who he was.
You thought it was a girl?
No, I didn't know he was like the quarterback for the Panthers. I didn't because I was
geez.
new to town. I didn't know who he was, and he thought that was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, oh, good for you, man. Yeah.
No, that's a great thing. Believe me, when I go out and people don't know who I am, I like it better like that because then they don't have no expectations. So it's actually better. They see I'm a good person, so it actually works.
You've got to get recognized a lot, though. I mean, you're one of the most notable names in MMA. So
I do stick out like a sore thumb for sure. I'm a bigger guy, of course, and I got a huge head, but thank God I got a good smile. No, but mostly it's all guys, you know. But I mean, recently, of course, girls, they've seen my record, they've seen what I do in fighting, what I've been to this point. But I do get a lot of recognition, and not just in the United States, across the world. I mean, I've been to Thailand. People point me out all the time. I mean, I've been to Costa Rica and watching the crocodiles, you know, on the side of the road, and
That's
guys
cool.
also point me out. Holy mo, that's Tito Ortiz right there. But it's pretty cool. I mean,
So it's cool that the guy in Colombia can pronounce your last name no problem, but Roy,
Yeah,
who
right.
has it written down in front of him.
that's all right. He's still learning.
I mean, you say people come up to you all the time. What's the strangest fan interaction you've had?
The strangest fan interaction.
Like, are
God.
people giving you like pieces of clothing or asking you to sign body parts?
Yeah, I've signed a lot of body parts. It hasn't been that bad, of course. There's some good things that come you're able to sign as a man, of course. But I think the weirdest thing has been a back scratcher. I've had to sign a back scratcher once. Fans are pretty cool to me. They don't realize they always see me in the cage, so they're not sure what type of person I am. But when they get to meet me, they see I'm a good guy, and I'm pretty cool and collective. So try to be respectful.
So this type of fighting that you guys do is way surpassed boxing.
Boxing is just
In
like
popularity.
checkers. You know, MMA is like chess.
Yeah.
To the comparisons, you know, there's so many different ways to win a match with kick and punch, knees, elbows, submissions, takedowns, winning points. You know, of course, the 10-point must system has in boxing, same type of deal. But we usually have some different type of weapons.
Yeah, and the cool thing is when I first started watching the UFC, like UFC 1, 2, 3, Roy, it started out as like it was different fighting styles against each other. So it was like a sumo wrestler versus a karate guy.
Really?
Because
And-
you
Well,
can
that's
use
not
anything,
fair.
right?
Well, I mean, that was the
That was
beginning.
old school.
Yeah, that was the very
Okay.
that was the very beginning. They
It was
wanted
the
to see
gimmick.
what was the best martial arts in the world. You know, they'd have a boxer versus a jiu-jitsu guy, and of course, jiu-jitsu always won. Then a wrestler versus a jiu-jitsu guy, and wrestlers would dominate, but then all of a sudden they get a little tired, and the jiu-jitsu guy would submit them, as Royce Gracie would do. You saw Dan Severn. That was the very beginning. But as the sport began and got bigger, it just the athletes got more versatile in mixed martial arts, and it became mixed martial arts, where it's wrestling, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu.
What's your background?
I'm an amateur wrestler. I wrestled in high school, wrestled in college.
So pardon me for not knowing. So you're
Yeah.
so the way that you want to win is to get the guy on the ground and then choke
Well,
him out.
Yeah. Look for the choke.
Cool.
Dominate on top.
Roy, get up so we can have him demonstrate.
Yeah, well, I was in Houston. I think it was last year. I was in Houston. The guy let me choke him out, and of course, on record, he says, "Yeah, I give Tito the authority to choke me out." So it takes about 6 seconds.
Seriously? And what happens? They just go to sleep?
Yeah, you just go to sleep and you
Oh,
wake
you
up.
can't sleep. You need
Yeah.
Tito to come to your place tonight. Can you show up at Roy's house around 11 and give him this? He has a hard time falling asleep.
That is true.
He's
No,
sunburned.
Anybody go online and you'll look it up. I mean, it's I think like 2 million views or something crazy like that. I got to put someone to sleep, and
Wow.
And literally he like was out. I would watch. It'll take 6 seconds. They counted 6 seconds down. Boom, he was out, and he like woke up. He's like, "Man, I had the weirdest dream." I was like,
It wasn't a dream.
Yeah, it wasn't a dream.
Oh, man. So do you like Tito's vodka? Because I can't talk about sports, so I'll find something else. Do you like Tito's vodka?
It's all right. I'll love a little more if I got paid for it. But,
That'd be the best endorsement. Tito's.
I know.
No,
Why
let me
don't
tell you, I
why
just
don't you start
retired.
managing.
Okay, that's Tito. Who's the manager? I'm going to manage you.
I actually manage myself.
Do you really?
Yes, I manage myself. I've been doing it now
Wow.
for 20 years, but I'm retired.
Okay.
January 21st was my last fight of this
Yeah.
year. I fought Charles
Wow.
Choked him out in first round, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I was able to walk away after 20 years. You know, I've had 8 major surgeries. I've had 3 knee surgeries, a back surgery, 3 neck surgeries, an eye surgery.
An eye surgery. Oh my.
Yeah, but you look good,
Reattached
man.
retina.
I mean,
Thank you. Yeah, no, a lot of people say that.
how many
I take
fingers
care
am I
of
holding?
2. Nice, cool.
Do you
Well,
ever
I mean,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
LauRen, do you ever worry about concussions? Because that's like a
Yeah, I
thing
had
in
about
NFL.
25 concussions through my career.
Whoa.
But I've really have kept my mind very
Sharp.
fresh and sharp. And
Yeah, you're sharper than me. You had 25 confessions.
Perfect. Right on
that was
cue.
only at church this morning.
What'd you play in high school?
I wrestled. That's it. I wrestled. I tried out
No
for football.
football?
Yeah, I tried out for football for Hell Week. And I just couldn't understand the guys bragging about how many catches they had or how many yards they had. And they had a losing team. I wanted to, if I was going to be a loser and I want to get better, I want to make myself better, and that's a wrestling. It was an individual sport, and I got better as the years went on. I started as a freshman on varsity, and for all 4 years I was on varsity. I was really good. I mean, I started as a freshman in wrestling. My kids now, I have 3 boys, Jacob, Jesse, Journey, and they started wrestling when they were 6 years old. So the twin boys are 8, and my oldest is 14.
Nice.
And wrestling has gave me so much through my life that it just shows through hard work and dedication what you can achieve in life, and wrestling's gave me that, so I'm able to give it to my children.
The People's Champion Tito Ortiz with us here on the Maney, Roy, and LauRen show. We're going to tell you where you can go hang with him tonight, actually, right?
Today.
Today.
Today from 3:30 to 5 p.m. at the Monster Energy Bellator Fight Series takes place on Saturday.
And it's up there at the
But
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
today we have a signing. Me and Dan Henderson will be down there. Of course, anybody knows Dan Henderson, former UFC champ, former Pride champion. He'll be there also. He just retired himself too.
You guys friends?
Yes. We actually trained with each other at the beginning of our careers, and he went
Cool.
his way to fight in Pride, and I went my way to fight in UFC, and now I ended up finishing my career with Bellator, and Bellator is making their next step of going looking for new talent. So we're here in Charlotte tomorrow on Saturday from 3 to 5:30. They'll be having some amateur fights, and those guys actually get an opportunity to possibly win a contract into Bellator.
Wow.
No
Fight
way.
TV. Yeah,
So that's
that's-
up at the fan zone at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
that is correct. That is tomorrow from 3:30 to 5 o'clock.
Okay.
But today we're actually having an autograph signing at the Speedway also. Me and Dan Henderson will be down there.
That's
3 to
great.
4.
3 to 4.
Can you hang out just a little bit longer? We want to do something interesting. We want to arm wrestle you.
Okay.
All because
three
we
at the same
can't.
time?
Because
Okay, yes, that would be a start.
Yeah.
that would be
Okay.
a start. Okay, so let's hang around. We'll come back less than 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Tito Ortiz.